Not bad, not bad. A little energy in this one.
I'm the best kind of love. I'm the best kind of
We're at Alpha Coffee in downtown.
We're setting up for a founder's interview. We've got some cool, intricate lighting going on, and we're in this amazing, beautiful space. Should be a nice morning.
We've worked with Alpha Coffee for about 3 years now, and this is the 8th project that we've done with them. All the previous projects we've done with Alpha have been featuring people or organizations that they support. But this time was different because we wanted to turn the camera back around on Alpha Coffee and tell a little bit of their story.
We started Alpha Coffee. It was the middle of the Great Recession. We found ourselves having to figure out what to do.
We're interviewing 2 people at the same time, so this always presents some challenges with lighting and shape on the face. What we're doing is just shape them the same way and then kind of do it like a standard interview where they're looking towards the producer off camera who's doing the interview. And then finally we have a spotlight shining some lines on the back brick wall just to add a little bit more texture. I got the spotlight recently. I've been trying to work it into as many shoots as I can.
And that's what we've tried to do with both of our shops.
The great thing about working with Alpha is that they really trust our creative vision. Now, that can be daunting sometimes because if we're given almost complete creative license to come up with whatever we want, it better be good and it better be cool. For this project, the Alpha team is redoing their mission statement and a little bit of their branding. After workshopping the messaging with the Alpha team, we realized that there were 7 or 8 very crucial points or things that we needed to convey. Instead of fitting all of that messaging into one video, we split the project into 2 different deliverables. One is the more explicit telling videos. How do they source their coffee? What is it like to work there? What kind of programs do they have to give back to veterans and the community at large? And what are their values and what do they care about?
The Grounds for Good program is really core to what we're about.
The other deliverable was the more implicit branding piece. It serves as a brand anthem to exemplify who is Alpha Coffee and what does it feel like to be associated with their brand. We wrote a very short script to that end, and we paired that with a few new scenes that we shot, but mostly archival footage that we've shot over the last few years working with them. Thankfully, we've shot a lot with Alpha Coffee and we have a ton of really awesome footage to pull from. For the footage that we did film specifically for this video, we wanted to do something really unique and cool that would set it apart. What we decided on was getting our hands on the Ember FreeFly high-speed camera. This was our first time using this camera and it was a ton of fun. If you don't know about the Ember, it shoots upwards of 900 frames per second. That was the perfect look that we wanted for manipulating coffee beans falling through the air, grinding coffee, pouring espresso, steaming milk. We wanted those super slow-mo macro shots to really allow you to taste that coffee through the screen.
Not bad, not bad. A little energy in this one.
All right, it's day 2 of the Alpha Coffee shoot. We showed up early today to set up before the talent got here. Alpha's open today and they can get kind of crazy busy sometimes. So that was one of the challenges we knew we were gonna have to work around today. So we were able to show up early and pick our 3 or 4 different lighting setups and kind of rehearse a little bit of where we wanted things. That way when the talent showed up, we were ready to roll immediately. We could get the shots we needed and then break down the lights, move them to the next setup pretty quickly. The lighting in here was a little bit variable with the sun peeking through the clouds. I mean, there's so many windows in this building that we're relying a bit on natural light and there's only so much we can do to control it. In this last scene where they're sitting down at a table, we're really leaning into that natural sunlight, getting our talent Joe backlit by the sun. It feels nice and warm. I think it's the look that we're going for, so I'm really happy with how things are going today and we just got a couple more shots. Another challenge was just getting the tone of the piece to hit right. We really needed a song that would be kind of ambient at the beginning, and then it would sort of build up, and then we needed to find or create a crescendo where the tone would go down and have a break for a moment, and then we wanted it to hit again, and then really crescendo, and then fall out at the end. We went through several different tracks and iterations of the sound design, but I think we landed on something that sounds more unique than your typical hype video.
Lead. Give back. Do it all with a smile.
It was almost like a reel filled with all the best shots and the best moments from the last 3 years with this client. And if you've ever made a reel, you know it's very difficult to take different shots from different shoots without an apparent story and string them together in a way that does feel like a story.
For a thriving community.
And for the perfect cup of coffee.
If you want to see how that video turned out, check the link in the description, give it a watch, and let us know what you think. Thanks for watching this breakdown, and we'll see you guys on the next one.